I'm heading back to work on this lovely morning, going back in just to see how things are going and seeing the team and just to reacquaint. So I will keep you posted on how this visit goes.
The Jam Fam family. Jam Fam, come hang with me. Yeah.
Hello, Wagwan, big up yourself, whether you're there yard or you're there abroad. Welcome back to another episode of Life with the Jam Fams. In this episode, we're going to be talking a bit about work and employment, job, career, those sort of things here in the UK, especially if you are newly coming to the country or if you are returning to the UK and what that will be like. And we're going to dive into that conversation with you now. The UK job market is currently softening, and there is a notable increase in competition and a decline in vacancy. While the employment rate remains relatively high, unemployment is also rising, and there are signs that the market is cooling down after a period of strong growth. Recruitment activity is decreasing, and the number of job vacancies is also falling. With specific sectors, there are some steeper declines than with others. Of course, this leads to increased competition among job seekers for the available positions. With a possible increase in unemployment in the coming months and further slowing down in hiring, employers are likely to become more selective with a greater focus on candidates possessing in-demand skill. So, if you are coming to the UK for the first time or you are returning with the intention to work, then it's worth considering these things. Firstly, to get prepared for the competition by writing a CV that is specifically targeted at particular sector and will give you a competitive edge. Secondly, consider updating your skills or marketing your transferable skills well. Or you could also look at reskilling to improve your employability. Thirdly, it's also worth considering specific sectors that are less impacted by the current market conditions, such as tech, healthcare, and certain secondary education roles. It's also worth knowing that starting salaries and temporary wages are seeing slower growth, and there tend to be an unrealistic breakdown of income to expenditure for living in foreign countries when recruiters advertise pay packages. So also be mindful of that. You need to factor in what things are going to cost you in order to live, and how does that compare with the demand on you in the country you're coming from, and also how does that compare with the income that you're actually going to be getting, to see if that's actually beneficial for you to be able to achieve the goals, the targets, and the aspirations that you actually have. This pathway, Eleona and I trod it for years, dropping her off to school and then heading on to my workplace. So we've trod it for years, and today it's lovely that we're going to be getting to do that again. And as you are aware, although schools are on break in Jamaica, and I know that in America they're probably getting ready to go back to school soon, here in the UK schools are breaking up. Some are breaking up this week, some are breaking up early next week, and so we are going back. And as I've said, I'm going to go and have a visit of my work as we get through this little period that we're in. So this is the path we would normally take, one of the quickest way to get us there. So I'll just let you travel this journey with us for a little, so you see. For those people who are familiar with Milton Keynes, you know that all you're just going to be seeing greenery and roundabouts as we go along the grid roads. However, part of that is just some of the beauties of why people come into Milton Keynes. The ease of access to getting from one point to the next on maximum speed roads, and the grid system with lots of dual carriageways and lots of different ways to get from point A to point B, and the lovely greenery that you have around you here, which sometimes is a refreshing reminder of the lovely landscapes of Jamaica. And we will see you when I get to work. I am heading into work. I'm a few minutes late because I had to wait for a package to be collected. So as a result, I'm running a little bit late. So I'm trying to hurry whilst doing this at the same time. So that's it. That's where it will be. That's where it is, rather. So I will try my best to get in because and the person that I'm going to sign up the register with is waiting for me. So I will get in and get back shortly, and I will keep you posted as to how it all went. It's a gorgeous day today. The weather has changed and it's looking lovely. And that's that. Hello. So I'm back in the classroom, and this is the classroom that I'm in. And so this is my classroom. Yeah. It's my classroom. Reminiscing. So it is what it is. So this is the classroom and the layout. Yeah, it's great to be able to be here today. I thought I'd come into the bathroom and just have a little bit of time, just breathe a little bit. But it's been an exciting day today. It's been quite a good day, and it was good to be able to come into work and see how things are going and where people are at, and just meet up with people and talk to people afresh, see where we're going and plans and how people are going to spend their break and things like that. So I'm grateful for the opportunity to be able to come back. It was lovely to go and look at my classroom and all of those things. And now that I've gone through all of that, I'm just going to head out and go off and just go relax for the rest of the afternoon and do some of the other things that we need to get done and support in some of the areas that we need to. So it's a really hot day today. It's about 29 degrees in the afternoon now. So I've gone to my workplace and left now, and Eliona had an opportunity to go past her old school, and we were reminiscing on those school runs in the mornings before I had to dash to get to work, which is quite good, that we were able to find those happy moments to think about and reminisce. And now we're just going to be spending the afternoon together, because it's been such a busy time since we've been back, having a lot of things that we're addressing and sorting out. So we're not spending as much time, quality time that is. We still get to spend time, but it's not as quality because we're busy sorting other things. So now we're going to try and spend the afternoon together, as much of it as we can, along with some of the other things that inevitably needs to get done, and see how we get on with that. So yep, you're looking forward to it, and I've got somebody coming up. Are you looking forward to it then? Yeah. any specific thing that you're planning to get done in this time? Just sitting and chatting and reminiscing? Okay, so we could do a good old British tea then, and tea and chat. Yeah,
Are you criticizing my culture? Not all British people drink tea.
oh gosh, no, I'm not criticizing your culture, but I was, you know what I'm saying. Because of how hot it is, we decided that we're going to do an ice lolly and chill in the garden and cool down, because tea now I'm gonna cut it right now. And so this is ours, and we thought we'll give you a little sneak peek, and then we're going to turn the camera off so we can actually get to spend our time together. Somebody's excited. And you can't have tea without some sports, garden party without some sports to go with it. So we were busy here playing some volleyball, and we're just going to share some of that with you. We were there busy playing, and the camera keeled over and we hadn't realized it. So you missed some of it, but it's fine. As when Eliona did beat me up, you missed, so it's fine. Good luck. Over the net. So points mine.
Over the net. So points mine.
That was so deliberate. We're just like, okay, she's not going to run. Let's just do this. It's on your side. Okay. Yeah. Oh, I'm coming to get it. Guys, she's sending me out to field, so I'm just going to have to start moving swifter. And today when I went to visit my place of work that I worked before I left, I was there for several years, and quite a few of the team members are there. It was such a privilege and a pleasure just to go back and to see them and to say hi to people, and you know, just to catch up on what's happening and how things are going. And I appreciate that that was organized and I was able to actually go in and partake in that. So it was great going back and walking those pathways once again, and just to go and say hi and to say hello to people. We were chatting, and one of my colleagues there was expressing you know, the conditions that we were talking about in terms of going overseas and comparing, because the people who I was talking to, two of the people I was talking to, are originally from other countries. So they were expressing the cost of living in the country that they're coming from compared to the cost of living here, and how expensive it is. here, and one of them just made mention of the fact that they have the income coming in and then a slew of expenditures that the money just goes back out to pay, and so sometimes it feels like they're just working to pay bills, and unless they're deliberate and intentional about it, they could go without having anything at all at the end of a work year and at the end of the months even. And it is such a thing to be consciously aware of that and the impact it's caused on people who've migrated here, and why sometimes people are living in countries like these and they find themselves feeling broke constantly because they're just working and paying bills, and also why you find some people working themselves and overworking themselves, because for them to be able to keep up, they need to make use of all of the different opportunities, whether a second or a third job, or they need to go in and figure out how they can do overtime or bank shifts just to be able to make do with what they plan for themselves and also the other responsibilities that are on them. So the work system here, there are work that's available, and people can come and seek those work out and apply for them if that's what they decide that they want to do. However, they will need to be mindful of the competitiveness of the market, the wages and the slowing down of the growth of those wages, and the skills that are actually being demanded now from people, so that those are the skills that they bring to the table when they are going in, because with such a high level of competition, certain transferable skills are going to be in high demand, and they need to be able to meet those skills for it to actually work to their benefit. But I appreciated my opportunity to go in, to just sit down, to be able to chat and reconnect with my work colleagues from before I left. And 2 years had passed since I've seen them and spoken to them, but the fact of the matter is, so much was just, it didn't even seem as though we were apart for any time. We were just sitting there having a chat in our positions and our seats that we occupied. So happened that I ended up sitting pretty much in the seat that I would normally sit when we are there having lunch and having our little chit chat. And it was such a reminder to me that sometimes, even when you are not in direct contact with people, that sometimes good relationships can pick up and continue, and you can fill in the gaps as you go along. So that was really remarkable to have been able to have that opportunity to go back in and see them once more, and to just go back and have a look at my old classroom that I left and everything like that. So yeah, that was my day of going to work. Yeah, so I literally went back. Didn't feel as stressed as I thought I would feel walking into the building. Maybe because I knew that I was just going there to visit and not going there to actually work. That would probably be a whole different set of emotions. But it was also good to just go through that whole process and go through the whole notion again, and relive that in a sense where I can feel a little bit less stressed about that experience that I had previously. I remember rushing in the mornings to try and do my school drop off and then to get there, and it was just ever so stressful. And now I was able to get there and do all the things that I needed to do and say my farewells again and exit there feeling a little bit more upbeat about the process. Yeah. So just wanted to share that with you, and hopefully if you are one of those people coming back and job hunting, we wish you all the best with that endeavor and with that pathway, if that's the one that you've chosen for yourself.
The Jam family. Where I living the good life. We're royal, cruising through the West Indies, having fun, enjoying the good life. Jam family, the Jam family, yeah. Jam fam, come hang with me. The Jam fam family. We're Irie, living the good life. We're royal, cruising through the West Indies, having fun, enjoying the good life. Jam fam family, the Jam fam family, yeah. Jam fam, come hang with me. The Jam fam family. Jam fam, come hang with me. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Thank you so much for staying with us here on this another episode of Life with the Jam Fams. It's always a pleasure having you and spending time with you, having these discussions and these dialogue. Please do let us know your views in the comment section below. Bye for now, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care.